I would like to invite to the stage Bill Elliott's mom, Joanne Elliott, firefighter brother John, his girlfriend Lisa, and Bill's sister, Mary Beth. I would also like to ask firefighter John Hudson and his girlfriend on the stage. Bill Elliott fell 90 feet to his death while climbing a new aerial ladder truck during a training session on Friday, January 6, 2012. It is unknown what caused him to fall. Bill loved his profession as a firefighter EMT. He also specialized in rope rescue, hazardous materials, rescue diving, and extrication. He was known as MacGyver in his profession for his intuitive mechanical skills, innovation, and clear thinking during crisis and emergency situations. Bill was always ready to lend a hand to his fellow workers. His enduring smile and wonderful sense of humor kept everyone in good spirits. He helped save and enhance many lives in his 29 years of amazing duty. Bill was an avid outdoors person. He felt at home on his airboat in the Everglades, hunting and fishing, and swishing down the ski slopes. He had a love for life and made sure his family and friends enjoyed it with him. Bill was a fine American who left us with his boots on and was in service to others up until the very last moment of his life. He will be loved and missed forever, not only by his family and friends, but the big family of the fire rescue community. We commissioned a local artist, Michelle Morse, to paint Bill's portrait. She did a wonderful job. We would like to present Bill's mother with this beautiful, wonderful painting of her son. We hope this brings a small amount of happiness in your grief of journey. Also, we would like to make a second presentation to firefighter Steve Hudson. This hand-painted portrait will hang on the walls of the William J. Elliott Fire Station 61 in Pompano Beach. Now, here is Joanne Elliott to speak a few words about her son.
Good evening, everyone. My family and I are honored to be guests at this lovely event for the Bobby Resciniti Healing Hearts Foundation, which provides help in the healing process for those who have lost a child or sibling. It is a beautiful tribute when family and friends come together in a loving and supporting manner to contribute to such a good cause. On January of this year, my beloved son Bill was called to his heavenly home. My son, firefighter Bill Elliott, while on shift with Pompano Beach Fire Rescue during a training exercise on a new aerial ladder truck, fell 100 feet to his death. To this day, we don't know what caused him to fall. One by one, we were all notified and were able to view Bill in repose in North Broward Hospital emergency room. The hospital allowed me, my family, his fire rescue family, and several friends all the time needed to ease us of the trauma of his tragic death. When I arrived in the hospital and realized that my son was dead, it was like a knife had pierced my heart. I was filled with such sadness. I held my feelings inside as best I could, trying to be a rock of support for my family and friends who were present. It was a night of disbelief. I think that everyone who viewed Bill that evening was amazed that after falling 100 feet to his death, and even though his body was badly broken, his face was hardly touched, and he had a beautiful smile on his face. He looked like he was sleeping. Unbelievable, but true. From the time I arrived at the hospital, I had a pain under my left shoulder. And before leaving the hospital, I had the pain checked out, and it was determined that I had had a heart attack. And I ended up on life support for 4 days. Yes, my heart was truly broken over the loss of my wonderful son. Bill was a great son. Whenever he called me or after visiting me, he always told me that he loved me. He loved his sister Mary Beth and his brother John so very much. He and John were only 13 months apart and were like two peas in a pod. They did everything together for 48 years. As bachelors, even shared a house together. Bill never got mad or upset. He was never sick a day in his life and was such a happy person. He had a positive energy about him, always full of smiles. He never had a bad thing to say about anyone, always found the good in everyone. He would drop anything to help a friend or a stranger. He never judged anyone and just loved you for who you or what you were. He chose to be a fireman because that's what he was. A protector, caregiver, a helping hand without judgment, a comforting soothsayer when you were down and out. Truly an angel. Bill had many hobbies and friends from different backgrounds, but he was always true to himself and everyone he touched. Heaven has a great addition. Bill's legacy will live on. Mary Beth and John have established the William J. Elliott Scholarship Fund to be awarded for high school graduates who want to become firefighters and need financial assistance. A $5,000 scholarship from Bill's fund was recently awarded to a young man. What a special way for John and Mary Beth to honor their brother. This recipient is a sweet reminder of how God turns a tragedy for one family and redeems it into a life-changing event for another. But be assured that this is not the only wonder that will be used by God to perpetuate Bill and Bobby's journey here before God called them home. We must all thank God for these blessings. We celebrate the lives of our loved ones tonight. They are experience the joy of the glory of God's world. We are sad and lonely and rarely feel joyful about the occasion. However, I never stopped feeling gratitude for the blessings I had received in having Bill for a son. I am so grateful for the wonderful life he had lived. Our lives are all part of God's larger plan. Bill had a way of making everyone feel special and feel that they each had a special relationship with him. Moreover, no man knows when his hour will come. God's plan and his ways of working out his plans are frequently beyond our ability to fathom and understand. We must learn to trust when we don't understand. I would like to close in reading a poem, You Can Go On. You can shed tears that they are gone, or you can smile because they have lived. You can close your eyes and pray that they will come back, or you can open your eyes and see all that they left you. Your heart can be empty because you cannot see them, or your heart can be full of love that you have shared. You can turn your back on tomorrow and live for yesterday, or you can be happy for tomorrow because of yesterday. You can remember them and only that they are gone, or you can remember their memory and let it live on. You can cry and close your eyes, be empty, turn back, or you can do what they would want. Smile, open your eyes, love, and go on. Thank you, everyone, and may God be with you always.